Hello everyone, this is Sharon coming back at you with another topic, and you can see what we're going to talk about, right? We're going to talk about Miss Carlee Russell and her shenanigans. Yeah, you know, Carlee, you know, you're not the brightest crayon in the box, are you? What were you thinking? What were Carlee thinking?
When kidnapping goes wrong.
See, one thing, we can tell you like your brain cells, like the lack of there that you do have, told you to come up with that idea.
How the hell you gonna kidnap yourself and can't even do it right?
I mean, now let's talk about that, little Miss Carlee. I mean, you know, you should have put some. You should have taken some time to plan this out. No, plan it from start to finish. Plan it out step by step. Have a checklist. And as you do each little thing, check it off. That's what you did. I mean, you just, one day you had a stupid idea and you just like, hey, let's go with that. I'm going to go with that. And you're going to steal from your job? You know they got cameras there, don't you, Carlee? You're going to steal money out of the cash register. They said when you came home, they didn't find you. You had $170 in a sock. I mean, how are you going to live off $170?
With some tissue and some cheeses and a roll.
Yeah.
I mean, most people, when they're going to come up with ideas like this is like 6 months worth of planning.
Yeah. Yeah, you didn't think about that. I mean, you didn't think about the effect that was going to have on your family. You really didn't think about that. I mean, your mom and your dad, your brothers and sisters, all of them, they were genuinely concerned about you. They believed your little shenanigans. And they were upset. And you didn't think about that. And you know, there's so many black women that really go missing, that go missing for real. And you gonna play a game like this? I mean, what were you looking for? Attention? You weren't getting enough attention at home?
And you the only one that's seen a white baby at night down the road walking 600 feet.
Evidently, Carlee see dead people.
I mean, then with the plan of you being kidnapped, there was no mark, there was a little cut on your lip and a ripped shirt. You was kidnapped. You had more than that on you.
And if you were being kidnapped, you're going to try to fight your kidnapper. And they're going to just put you in the car, let you ride in the car, not tied up, you know, not gagged. You just go sit comfortably back there in the back seat while you're being kidnapped by a white man with orange hair.
Really? Like this supposed to be Sideshow Bob of the Simpsons? Really?
That's the way she treated.
Don't nobody walk around with orange hair.
And he was going bald in the back, though.
Yeah, bald in the back with orange hair.
And then the thing is, it was not just one white man. It was a white man and a white woman that, as your figure shows, you could have easily taken one of.
I mean, you could have. I mean, since you weren't bound, why don't you grab the steering wheel?
Yeah.
Why weren't y'all wrestling over the steering wheel? Huh?
Another stain on the black community once again.
And you know, Hoover, Alabama. Hoover. That sounds like it might be a little small town, doesn't it?
Yep.
Now, I could be wrong, but you're going to sit down there in Hoover and you go call the po-po and tell them you see a little white boy with Pampers and a t-shirt and cheesy crackers walking down a busy interstate. And then nobody see him but you.
Then you could be stupid enough, leave your cell phone on the scene, and purchase a bus ticket.
Well, she called about a bus ticket. We don't know if she purchased or not. She was asking about a one-way fare to Nashville. So, the crime scene, if you want to call it a crime scene. I mean, your performance that night, Carlee, was similar to Jada Pickett's acting. It was lacking. And the only difference between you and Jada, Jada had old Sippy Will to come and bail her out, help her out. If it wasn't for Will, she wouldn't be where she is today. So, don't you think they gonna come looking for a little white boy walking down the interstate? Did every police officer in the area drop what they were doing to come look for that little white boy walking down a busy interstate? You didn't think about that, did you? And do you not watch crime shows? Do you know that's the first thing they ask for? They ask for your telephone so they can look at what you've been looking at and inspect all this. Don't you know they check your phone? Why would you leave your phone? I mean, you leave your wig, and leave your purse. You left your purse, but your phone? Why would you leave your phone? Why would you leave your phone? Why would you leave your phone?
I mean, it was very stupid to leave your phone. I mean, how did they kidnap you? Didn't you no mace? They didn't do nothing for you? You didn't put no pillowcase over your head?
No, they just led her to the car. And you walked to the car all, okay, kidnap me. You don't have to tie my hands now. I don't want you to put marks on my hands. Really? Really?
Like what? Somebody who's gonna kidnap you gonna care what you got marks on your arm? What are the bruises on your face other than the cut lip?
Well, she got that cut on her lip and her torn t-shirt when she was running through the woods trying to get home to mama. Yeah, a limb flew back and hit her in the face, and that busted her lip and tore her t-shirt. Ain't that right, Carlee? I mean, it didn't take you long to realize, Carlee, that there ain't no place like home, did it? While you sitting out in the woods gnawing on that granola bar, you think about mom and daddy sitting at home eating fried chicken, mashed potatoes, and green beans, and drinking some good old cold iced tea. You gnawing on a granola bar.
I guess she's trying to do her first debut of acting, a ghetto version of Tooken, the American black version Tooken.
Yeah, she get an F on this one.
Yeah, you little dimwit. You did not figure that one out. I mean, you ought to be ashamed of yourself. Ashamed of yourself. I mean, and then you didn't have a plan. You didn't even have a plan. No, your face plastered all over the place. You couldn't go get your motel room. I mean, you just had $170 anyway. I mean, nights you stay at a motel, what, about 2?
If that.
Yeah, 2 nights at the motel.
I got to embarrass your mama on live TV. What do you got to say for yourself? Really, this is what we doing?
Embarrass your mom up there crying, all upset, worried about you. I mean, what if your mom would have had a heart attack worrying about you? I mean, say it with me, Carlee. There's no place like home. There's no, click your heel now. There's no place like home. Didn't take you long to figure that out, did you?
Yeah, see, that's why she got that mark on the little thing about eating chicken.
No,
she
that
bit her lip.
That limb hit her in the face when she was running through the woods. That's what happened to that. Always remember that the next time you run through some woods, Carlee, watch out for them limbs that fly back and hit you in the face.
You're supposed to, creep down low when you're running through the woods.
Yes.
So you don't get hit in the face with a limb.
Yeah.
And those briar patches don't grab your shirt and rip it.
Yeah. We know a little something about that, don't we? The running through the woods. Hey.
I don't know what to say about America no more. I don't even know what to say about black people no more. We just
clowns.
Clowns messing all up.
Clowns. That's why people look at us the way we do. They look at us like those idiots. And next time a real black person go missing, somebody go think, they out playing, just like the old girl was out playing, and nobody really gonna come looking for him.
Then you got a silly black woman in California claiming she won the $1 billion lottery. Had news crew there hugging everybody, and she didn't win nothing.
Nothing. She won something, right? She got what, about 5 minutes of fame? 10 minutes of fame?
Looking stupid.
Dumb. I mean, is it mental illness? Could it be that?
I guess everybody trying to break into Hollywood now.
I mean, did she have a mental breakdown?
I don't know what was wrong with her. And from this point, I don't even care to know what was wrong with her. Because a lot of people who have mental breakdown, who have mental health issues and breakdowns, don't go to that extreme.
Well, you know,
some of them do.
There was a rumor out that she was sliding and hiding with a 17-year-old. I don't know how true that is, because he could have been made up virgin, just like the little white boy in your head. But, well, if there was a real 17-year-old boy you mess around with, how you gonna have start some kind of life with a 17-year-old boy with $170 in your pocket? That's a granola bars and some cheeses.
You know, 17-year-old boy like to eat more than that.
Mm-hmm.
They like to eat home-cooked meals. They have snacks in between meals.
They like to play their PlayStation.
I'm glad your boyfriend didn't break it. Well, you just stupid to no degree.
Yeah, you bought some shame. You bought some shame. I mean, your family's on TV begging and crying about you. And you sitting out in the woods gnawing on a granola bar, eat some cheeses. I mean, you little dummy. You should have, you know, they say you stopped by a restaurant and got a plate for you and your mom. You could have at least took your plate with you. What you think?
She could have.
I guess it got too hot in those woods in Alabama late at night.
Her stomach was touching her back. She had to go back home to mama's good old cooking.
Yeah, she thinking about that plate she left in the car. Like, yeah, why did I take my plate with me?
You know, dummy still at least got a track phone or something.
Yeah. I mean, you don't, I see you don't watch ID. You don't watch Law and Order. You don't watch any of those crime shows. But if you did, you would have known not to leave your phone. I'm going to say it again, Carlee. Do not leave your phone at the crime scene. Never. Never. And go home and do a binge watch of Law and Order. You might learn something.
She's going home all right. She's going straight to jail is where she's going.
Do you think she's going to go to jail?
Yeah, she's going to jail for that. Wasting all the government resources and she over here lying.
Well, is that enough to go to jail over?
Yes, it is.
That's how you use it. It took taxpayers' dollars to do all this. So she stole from her student.
She acting like she Yogi Bear in the woods. I'm looking for a picnic basket.
When they do charge you, and I say again, when they do, you gonna wish you never done that.
Well, Carlee, now I really don't want you to go to jail. I think maybe you might benefit from some counseling or something, the mental health counseling. You had to temporarily zone out for you to come up with a stupid plan like that. I mean, were you trying to make your boyfriend jealous? Was he not giving you enough attention? I mean, you don't have to do that to get attention. Just break it with you and find you somebody else.
At least you're going to make your film Tooken, because at least you made something that went to Prime. That video ain't going nowhere.
Tooken. Oh, that sounds so funny. I mean, little Kiki said, I don't need no nickel. All I need is a bag. You should have been working on your bag, Carlee, instead of working on that so-called man that wasn't acting right. What you think? A nursing student, you had it going on. You had it going on. You were a nursing student. You got to make something out of yourself one day. But, oh, no, that wasn't good enough. You couldn't wait, could you? Who knows? You got that nursing degree and got your job in the hospital. You might have met you a nice, fine-looking doctor. But now what you going to get? An orange jumpsuit.
This time she might have an orange wig on, say the little stripper wig she had.
You gotta have an orange wig on to match your orange jumpsuit. Carlee?
I mean, stupid don't pay. We see here, this is a clear case of stupidity does not pay.
That's a shame, though. 25 years old.
When stupid goes wrong.
Yeah. When kidnapping goes wrong.
And you can't use the excuse, I'm young.
No, you're 25.
You're 25.
You know better.
You mid-20s.
Mm-hmm.
into your 30s.
Yeah. You knew better than that. I mean, I'm sure your mom and daddy taught you better than that. They taught you better than that. I mean, your poor brother on TV concerned about you. You ought to be ashamed of yourself. Just shame. Shame. You should have went and got some free counseling. You could have went down to your family service. The family services, they have a free counseling you can go to.
I'm gonna pull a page out of Kevin Samuel's book. You can't make this shit up.
All right, that's like me. That was me at 25. Now I came and walked into my mama's house, and you know she's been concerned about me. You know what she's gonna say? That was so stupid. You an idiot,
Moron.
and she's gonna turn me in too.
Could you blame her?
I mean, I couldn't blame her.
Well, her mama called the police department and said she's home.
Well, that's why you got what you got, because your mama told on you.
Well, her mama thought it was good news. She gonna call the police. You don't have to look no more. My baby's home. She's safe.
You should have known some questions was coming behind that white boy walking down the interstate, a child.
You know, that's what the police are really looking for. They weren't looking for the black person.
They weren't looking for you, Carlee. Trust me, they were not looking for you. They were hoping to kill two birds with one stone. They thought if they find white boy, they'll find you. But they were not. FBI, U.S. Marshal, and Hoover police and all the other police around there, they were not looking for you. If you think they were, then you're really delusional.
I mean, you didn't think that you were going to have to answer this. You just going to play the stunt, come home, no accountability, no consequences, no nothing.
Nothing. Nothing. I mean, come on now. Why you call the police on yourself? Why did she call the police on herself?
Well, I hope you don't take this to film school when you go.
She going to film school, all right, women's prison?
I mean, and she's not the first person to do something stupid. Oh, Jesse Smollett.
Yeah.
Paid criminals with a check.
Didn't you see that? You didn't look at that? You didn't know about him, what he did? And you're going to go do the same exact thing that he did.
He paid two Nigerian brothers a check. And you don't commit a crime. You don't write a check.
How you gonna write a check to be kidnapped?
That's stupid. Now you're not even in film no more. You was on a hit show.
Who wants you? You're crazy. People look at you different. They're gonna look at you different, Carlee.
I mean, if you're gonna stage a crime, be smart about it. Take some time to think about it.
Yeah, really think about that. I mean, don't ever do that again. If you go to jail, if you go to prison, and you get out, don't ever do that again. It's gonna be kind of hard for you to get a job. You're gonna have to leave Hoover. You cannot stay in the Hoover area when you get out of jail. You're gonna have to go up north somewhere, way up north.
And when you get out of prison, before you go to prison, make sure you get your film copyrighted. Tooken, the American black version.
You can't talk about a Tooken the film. There ain't gonna be no film.
There's gonna be a movie.
There's gonna be a movie. And she was watching Taken, so she gonna make her own movie, Tooken.
Well, it's gonna be a TV version like what on Lifetime.
Yeah, something like that.
It's gonna be a Lifetime. What other show?
I don't think it's gonna go Lifetime. I'm gonna go independent on this one.
I think Lifetime will show it.
I disagree with that.
I think so. It's not gonna be in the theaters. I can tell you that much.
It'll be a crime documentary movie.
Yeah, a documentary. That's what it'll be. A crime, and your face gonna be plastered all over the place. You gonna have to find you a orange wig so people won't recognize you. What you think?
I agree with it.
I think that was so stupid, Carlee. That was so stupid. No, we're laughing, but seriously, that was real dumb what you did. You did it for no reason. You threw your life away for nothing. You did not get nothing out of this. There was nothing positive come out of this. Nothing. I mean, I know that place gonna press charges on you for stealing money. And for what? What did you gain? You gained nothing. And I hate that. And I really hate it for your family that have to stay in that community. And you can always leave once you're gonna leave when you go to prison, but you can always leave. You don't have to stay there when you get out. But your family, they already established there in the community. And everybody gonna be looking at them, laughing about them, pointing them out, and that's a shame. That's all I can say. I mean, when you go to jail, if you go to jail, and if you don't, and really if you don't go to jail, you really need Jesus. If you make it out of this without some jail time, you need to fall on your knees and ask Jesus to come into your life, repent from your sins, and live a life. Because the only way you're going to get out of this is a blessing from the Lord. And now you young people that thinking of doing stupid stuff, learn from this. Learn from it. There's nothing to gain from this. You got everything to lose, okay? So we just give you a little something to think about. And until next time, stay safe and don't do anything stupid, please. Bye.
And for those who didn't know what's going on, we'll play a little snippet of it.